What's up everyone, I'm Taylor Faye. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be an update on my pantothenic acid experience. This video though, I got a lot of comments for people asking to see pictures. So I wanted to show my whole journey with pantothenic acid thus far and showing you guys photos of my skin progression along the way. If you haven't seen my other videos I've done with pantothenic acid, I will leave them in the description box below. Quick disclaimer, I am not recommending these pills. I'm not telling anyone to take these pills. I am just sharing my experience with them. Make sure that you consult with your medical professional before you take any supplements whatsoever. Pero bueno, nada más a decir. Pero vamos a empezar. So I have my notes on my phone, so I'm going to be looking down a lot. But with this video, it's going to be like a brief rundown of my experience with each month, kind of, with pantothenic acid. If you want to see more in detail of my month on the vitamin, make sure you check out the other videos because I'm going to have a lot more detail in those. Again, this is just going to be kind of my run through and I'm going to show you guys photos of my skin progression. So June is when I started taking the vitamins. June is when I found out about these vitamins actually, and I found them from a doctor on YouTube named Dr. Berg. So I'll have his information linked down below. His channel is amazing. I watch his video. He does like a daily upload and I always watch his videos because he talks about a whole bunch of other just health things in general. Something that he talks about with a lot of people who have acne, especially on their cheeks, which is pretty much where all my acne is my cheeks and a little bit on my chin. And he also gave some other details of things that you may have if you have hormonal acne, and everything he said I definitely lined up to it. So he had recommended to take a list of vitamins. So the vitamins he actually recommends for people with hormonal acne is pantothenic acid, zinc, and extra virgin cod liver oil. And to make sure you have a really good quality extra virgin cod liver oil, because that makes a really big difference in the results you get. So the brand that I got was Dropi, however you pronounce it. I'll have all the vitamins linked down below. But I noticed that whenever I would burp, I would get that extra virgin cod liver oil taste, and it was always nasty. And I ended up trying the one with spearmint, and it is amazing. When I burp, I don't get that cod liver oil taste anymore. I actually get more of a, like I'm eating a piece of gum or something, taste in my mouth. And I noticed that when I take these vitamins together, I get a better result with my skin as opposed to just taking the pantothenic acid vitamin. And he said people who have this hormonal imbalance, you want to up your dosage of vitamin B5. So when I did a lot of research about vitamin B5 and pantothenic acid, I found that a lot of people have to megadose on it in order for it to work for the healing of their skin. So that is what I did. And then I also had a derm at the time, so I made sure to clear those things with him. First week I started taking the vitamins, I noticed a huge difference, like so fast. I had never seen my skin clear up that fast. I was in awe. And after like a couple of weeks I ended up losing the vitamins, as I mentioned in one of my videos, and then I wasn't taking it as consistently as I was supposed to. And then from there my skin just went ballistic. And then at that point I felt like my skin was even worse than it was before. But at this point, I didn't realize that my skin was in its purging stage, and I did get really discouraged. I ended up switching to a different brand. I was using the Now brand, and then I switched over to the Nutricross brand. And after a few weeks, I noticed that my skin was doing a lot better, as you can see in the photos. But then I started dealing with side effects of it. So the main side effects that I experienced was weight loss, diarrhea, really bad headaches, and hair loss. So if you guys are new to my channel, I actually focus mainly on hair videos. So the fact that I was losing my hair was really devastating me because I'm trying to teach people how to grow their hair as I'm losing my hair. So by mid-August, I went ahead and made a decision to take a break from the vitamin. It was very hard for me because I was nervous that my skin had become dependent on the vitamin, and I thought that I would just immediately start breaking out again if I were to stop it. But lo and behold, my skin did not really react negatively to me no longer taking the vitamins. I stopped taking the vitamins for about a month and my skin pretty much remained steady for the most part. I did notice, however, that I would still get breakouts here and there, and then especially when I was about to have my cycle, like a week and a half before my cycle, I would break out with cystic acne. And then my acne kind of started to accumulate slowly back onto my face from also my diet. So I decided to get back on the vitamins to make sure that my skin doesn't end up all the way back to square one. I've been dealing with acne for about 8 years now, and it's like it'll break out really bad, then I'll clear it, and then it'll break out really bad again. And then I just feel like I'm on this forever roller coaster of me trying to constantly refix my skin after I've just spent all this time, money, and energy getting it back to its health. So this time around, I really want to make sure I do not end up back at that same spot of where my skin is just going insane. So every time I see my skin starting to like revert to that point, I want to get back on the vitamin. So I started off, when I started back on the vitamin, taking about 5 pills a day, and I was using the Nutricosmic brand still. And then someone had commented on one of my pantothenic acid videos about the Jarrow's formula vitamins and how they noticed they had the least amount of side effects with that vitamin. So I decided to try that one. I've been on that one for probably about 2 weeks, and so far so good. I really like it. My hair is growing back slowly but surely. Where I mainly noticed hair breakage was right at the crown area. So I have a sew-in right now, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm sure you can't see the strands that I'm pulling, but it is at this point now, like the length of it. So it is definitely starting to grow back. Another thing to account for my hair growth back is the Camille Rose hair growth serum. No, that's completely unrelated to the skincare video, but another subscriber had put me on to that, and I tell you, my hair has been growing like wildfire with that particular hair growth serum. But at this point, my skin is very, very smooth. I used to just always feel, when I didn't feel the cystic acne, I would feel just a whole bunch of little tiny bumps, nodules on my face, and now like my skin is just, feels really good. What I need to work on now mainly is getting rid of dark marks. So something that helped me greatly with my dark marks were tretinoid cream, which is what my derm prescribed to me. Pretty much ran out though, so I'm trying to find a different alternative, although if I can see a derm in the very near future, I want some more of that tretinoid cream. However, something that I do notice is that for some reason my skin always breaks out really bad in the summer months, and then in the winter months it gets back to its clear state. So I'm hoping that once it clears up completely now during these winter months, I do not revert back into the summer of terrible acne. So we'll see about that. I know that climate definitely has an effect on your skin, so I'm going to be working very, very hard to make sure that my skin never gets back to the point that I showed you guys in this video. My skin has actually been even way worse than that. Like, my skin wasn't even that bad this past year as it has been in years past. So my skin did look really bad in the clip, but I'm telling you, like, it wasn't as bad as it usually gets. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see any more videos about my experience with pantothenic acid and how I'm continuing to clear my skin. If you guys want to see an updated skincare routine, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And until the next video, ciao.
I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.